Oh, oh.
Torej, od romana Ljubezen Cathy Sapphire in Manje Dobrilović, ki je, to je zdaj pazi zaupna informacija, bila tako mokra, ko je brala ta roman, jaz kaj takega še nisem videl. Ne. Mi, ko smo šli ven z tega prostora, ker je ona brala, mi smo mogli počistiti tla s posebno krpo, ki je absorbirala vso to njeno mokroto in vročino, tako da Boris, napisal si res odličen roman. Tako, dame in gospodje, zdaj bom pa jaz v studiu predstavil enega zelo zanimivega gosta. Ne. On je DJ, ne. On je house, dance, elektro DJ, on je zvezda DJ-evstva v Sloveniji in tudi v Evropi. On je temnopolti DJ Rydell, ki prihaja iz Amsterdama, če se ne motim, ampak živi v Sloveniji, ker si je tukaj najdel tudi eno lušno punco, ki jo sicer pripeljal s sabo, tako da upam, da jo bomo tudi dobili noter v studio, pa da se bo ta požgala tule zdaj z nami v živo, ne, fajn bi bilo. Tako da ja, dame in gospodje, premierno prvič v Gardnerjevem bordelu, temnopolti gost in pa še DJ hkrati. Govorili pa bomo angleško, ker se pač on v 10 letih, odkar je v Sloveniji, fucking ni naučil ene besede slovenskne. Ja.
To ni res, to ni res.
A zdaj pa boš govoril slovensko, kaj? DJ Rydell, welcome to my show and nice to meet you. So,
Me veseli.
torej, znaš govoriti slovensko?
A bit, of course, yes.
Znaš reči kurac, fuk, pička, te izraze poznaš?
Pičkati materna, bla, 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 you know. 300 kosmatih medvedov.
300 kosmatih medvedov, okej. Torej, dame in gospodje, bom probal jaz tole, ko se bom ja pogovarjala, bom probal prevajati sproti, ne. So, DJ Rydell, ne, I told my viewers that you are the first black man ever in my show. So, first question. Half black, okay, but yeah. Still blacker than me, okay.
Definitely.
First question, do you have a big dick?
Big enough, yes.
What the fuck you mean big enough? What is big enough? What is this?
Apparently it's about 6 or 7 centimeters longer than the Slovenian average.
Torej, prvo vprašanje, ki smo ga zastavili našemu gostu, je seveda to, koliko velik je njegov kurac, in je rekel, da je 5 ali 6 centimetrov večji od slovenskega poprečja. So it's still small, ne?
Yeah. It's not that big, you know. It's a bit wide, but it's not long.
Okay, so Rydell, tell me more about yourself. Maybe for some of my viewers who don't know who you are and what you do, tell them something interesting about your life. Who are you? Where do you come from? What do you like? I give you 2 minutes for presentation now.
I have to present myself in 2 minutes.
Yes.
I'm a DJ, I play music, I like to go to a club, make people dance, have fun, you know, that they can be free themselves, have a drink and enjoy. That's what I do, that's what I enjoy to do in life, basically.
Torej, that is fucking annoying that I must translate everything you said, but it is the law. It is the fucking law. Ne? So
you can't put subtitles like, you know, underneath there in the screen.
Yes, maybe we can do it, but no time for this. So DJ Rydell pravi, da uživa v tem, da ljudje plešejo, da jih zabava, da je pač on ta, ki ima to poslanstvo, da vrti glasbo, da se imajo ljudje fajn v njegovi družbi. So I googled you, ne? I was looking for some naked pictures of you, but no naked pictures, just clothes.
Yeah,
I was very disappointed, but okay. So tell me, you come from Amsterdam, huh?
Yes.
That is Netherlands, ne?
Netherlands,
Yes.
Nizozemska.
Nizozemska. Oh. And what the fuck are you doing here in Slovenia? There's some love story behind that, I think, huh?
Actually, there isn't. No. Well, a bit of a love story because Slovenia is just a very nice country. So I liked it from the first time that I was here, and I didn't intend to stay here, but it just kind of fell into place that I stayed here.
So you didn't fall in love in Slovenian girl and come from Amsterdam?
No. I fell in love with the Slovenian girl in Amsterdam, and then I came here, and she is still there, actually. So
it's fucked up, my friend.
It's complicated.
That is really fucked up. Then. Torej, DJ Rydell pravi, da je v Amsterdamu spoznal Slovenko, in ona še vedno ostaja v Amsterdamu, on se pa preselil v Slovenijo. Ne? Torej, Nizozemec spozna na Nizozemskem Slovenko in ona ostane na Nizozemskem, on pa gre v Slovenijo. Ne?
We came here together, and I really like the country, the way it looks, the nature.
So it's better than Netherlands, Slovenia.
It's different. It's different. I wouldn't say better, but it's different. If you talk about nature and what you can do here, like climate-wise, then yeah, here it's better. But for chances to make money and stuff like that, then Holland and Amsterdam is definitely better.
So what the fuck you still doing here? Just for the climate or what?
No, I like it here.
You don't need money. You don't need money. Just
yeah,
climate.
Everyone always needs money, but you know that doesn't matter where you are. So everyone needs money to live. But there's a lot of things here that I like as well, and including my current girlfriend. So I'm here.
Torej pravi, da je Slovenija čudovita dežela, da mu ustreza klima tu, da res, da glede denarja je boljše iti na Nizozemsko, ampak tukaj mu ustreza in tukaj bo zaenkrat ostal. DJ Rydell, I learned that you've worked in Hardcore Club Ljubljana, where I made many different shows.
Yes.
Where I met some really hot, exciting porn stars, chicks, strippers, crazy ladies. You were a resident DJ there.
Yes.
Tell me more about that experience.
There's nothing much to say. It's
what the fuck you mean there's nothing much to say? Did you fuck Lola Taylor or not? What about you? Nothing much to say?
I did not fuck Lola Taylor. No.
Thank you, my friend. It was nice to meet you. What the fuck? Everyone fuck her. What the fuck you didn't fuck her?
Maybe it's because everyone fucked her. It's like you Googled me before I came on the show. Yes. I Googled her before I met her in person, and the first thing I found was her being used and abused by 10 guys at once. Yeah, it's not really my thing to you know, draw a number and be in line. So you know, it's not my thing. She's however really nice person in person. She's very nice to talk
very
to.
Very funny, very entertaining.
Yeah. She's very nice. But yeah, I'm not that interested.
What about other girls who were there and you met?
Nesty is by far my favorite there. That was the guest there. But yeah, of course it's a strip club and they have a lot of nice girls working there. So it's work with a nice view, so to say.
But you didn't, it was forbidden for you to do something with that girl's private or no?
Oh, no.
Or you didn't want to do it?
Not forbidden at all. It's,
There's no sex in Champagne Room, my friend.
Oh,
There's no sex in Champagne Room.
No, the boss would very much have liked me to do it on stage. And
but yeah, that is right, yes.
Yeah,
but you didn't do it.
No, I didn't do it. I've been on the stage twice when they were trying to take my clothes off and stuff, but I behaved so far. Yeah.
Torej, Rydell pravi, da je delal torej v Hardcore klubu Ljubljana, kjer smo mi večkrat posneli naše šove. Spoznal je vse te, tudi zato je danes on tu, spoznal je vse te znane porno zvezde, od Lole Taylor, Nomi Malone, tudi Nesty, ki mu je ena izmed najljubših, tudi sta blondina, mislim, da smo imeli v prvi sezoni mi skupaj z Nomi Malone. Pravi pa, da se ni nikoli zapletel z nobeno, tudi zato recimo z Lolo Taylor, ker jo je pogooglil, predno je prišla k nam za goste in je videl, da z 10 moškimi seksa, pa si je rekel, nočem biti v vrsti, in pravi, da je tudi na odru parkrat imel nastop, ampak da se je lepo obnašal in da dejansko ga ni sral z nobeno izmed njih. Gremo ga zdaj še naprej to vprašati. So you're telling me that you didn't have nothing with no stripper, porn star, working girl, waitress there, or you're lying?
I'm not lying.
Look me in the eye. No. Look me in the eye.
No, yes. I'm not saying that I didn't have anything with anybody there. I'm just saying that I didn't do anything with anybody on stage. And
forget about the stage.
You asked about Lola Taylor.
No, okay. Forget about the stage.
Was not.
I'm asking about other girls outside the stage, backstage.
Private, yes, of course.
With who?
I'm not gonna name any names.
You're not gonna name?
No, I'm not gonna name.
What the fuck you mean you're not gonna name the name?
A gentleman never tells.
That is true. Ja. Torej pravi, da ne bo izdal, s katero od zaposlenih v Hardcore klubu ali pa seveda tudi gosti, ki so bile tam, je kaj imel, pravi pa, da je imel. So tell me now, what is the main difference? You you know that porn stars and strippers, you know them in person. You saw them, you talk with them. What is the main difference between that kind of girls and ordinary girls? It's difference or no? Because my viewers, many people think that girls are whores. They go with everyone. They're crazy about sex. They can't wait to fuck everyone. Tell me, is this true or no? Your perspective on that subject.
No, that's not true at all. They are, they're just normal people. They just have a job that some people consider to be, wrong, but narrow-minded people basically, because they're just people, and you can have a lot of fun with them. You can talk. You can also fuck them left, right, and center. They have more experience. You can learn a lot. I think the average person can learn a lot from them, but. On a normal day-to-day basis, they're just people like everyone else. So.
But why do you think that girls are so jealous about that porn star strippers when the guys come in that club just for watching? Many girls are so jealous. No, you can't go. You're gonna fuck them. You're gonna talk. Why do you think that girls, ordinary girls, not more open-minded and said, "Oh, he gonna watch her and then he going home to fuck me"? So why that girls are so jealous about that ladies?
Jealousy is human nature. People are always afraid to lose the one that they love. Either they love them or not. Either way, they don't want to be second to another person. And therefore, if somebody is naked and sexy and right in front of your boyfriend, then I can imagine that you might have an issue with that. Some people do, some people don't. So depends on how open-minded they are. Because of course there are threesomes and moresomes and people having orgies and whatever.
Not foursomes, moresomes.
Yeah, not foursomes, moresomes.
Yes.
You never know.
Torej, DJ Ridel pravi, da... Rydell, I'm sorry. DJ Rydell pravi, da je, bom rekel, spoznal zelo odblizu te mnoge porno zvezde in striptizete in pravi, da je zgrešeno mnenje, recimo, da so to punce, ki so tam samo za seks, ki jih lahko pofuka vsak ima 5 minut časa, da so to tudi zabavne, normalne dekleta, ki pa seveda imajo tudi rade seks in pravi, da se od njih tudi mnogo lahko naučiš in da tudi zato fajne. Potem sem ga pa seveda vprašal, zakaj so naša dekleta recimo tako ljubosumna, ko pridejo moški v ta klub, namesto da bi rekli, glej, šel je pogledat bejbo, poprije pa k meni domov, zakaj so tako to ljubosumne, pa je rekel, da je pač ljubosumje v človeški naravi in da pač je logično po eni strani, če je ena ženska naga zraven moškega, da je ta njegova partnerka osnovna, torej ljubosumna, da pa seveda se zgodijo razni trojčki in pa mnogoterčki, tako da lej, vse ostane v družini. So, my friend, tell me now, you said that you in love in Slovenian girl, and you met her in Amsterdam. Yeah. So from all the girls in the world, why Slovenian girl?
No particular reason. She would have been special no matter where she would come from, but she's from Slovenia. So, but then again, the girlfriend I had before that was half Serbian, half Croatian. So
you're into Balkan
probably
chicks,
I have a thing for Balkan women, which. Yeah. They're not bad at all, I must say. So.
Okay.
No complaints.
I'm not going to argue with you, yes. Yeah. But let me ask you, this is some serious subject, race subject maybe. Here in Slovenia, do you get a feeling that people still look at you, but not in the parties, ordinary people outside, because you're black? They're looking at you strange, and you have a Slovenian girlfriend. It's still strange here in Slovenia, or we come from the Middle Ages?
No.
What is the thing?
It depends on where you are. First of all, I live in Ljubljana, so it's more acceptable. But when I first came to Slovenia, there were really like 5 black guys in all of.
And
Ljubljana.
No black girls. Yes.
Almost no. But yes. Now it's a bit more common. So if you're in Maribor or in Ljubljana, it's pretty common. I guess if you're in some smaller town or if you go to some village, then people will look at you very strange. Like, what are you doing here? But I think that is the same for anyone that lives in a village. If you dye your hair blue, then people will look at you strangely. So anything different, people will always judge and have an opinion about.
But the cliché about black guys and white girls is that white girl wants to fuck a black guy.
Yes.
It's white girl's dream to fuck a black guy. Why do you think is that? So white men are not so good in bed? What do you think is that fame about black guys, that they are so good in bed, they got big dicks, they know how to fuck?
I don't really think it has anything to do with the fact that we are good in bed or anything. I think it's more of how you say, yeah, to be with someone different. Like, you know, it's a bit also because, you know, we have big dicks, so ... So I guess that has a lot to do with it. But I think it's more of there is some truth to it. A lot of people do want to try, and it's like a big thing.
Yes, I know.
But pun intended. But yeah, on average, there are also plenty of white people that do not want to have anything to do with black people whatsoever, and please don't bring a black guy home to mom because you know. Yes. It's completely mixed. Some yes, some no. It's
Ok, torej, pogovor je stekel o tem, kako se recimo temnopolti možak počuti v Sloveniji. Torej, ali Slovenci smo že tako odprti, da na to ne gledamo čudno, pa recimo, ker ima Slovenko za punco, kako jo gledajo, ko se recimo sprehajata. Pa pravi, da v Ljubljani, recimo, ko je glavno mesto, to ni problem, pri kakšnih manjših krajih bi pa to še vedno malo ljudje čudno pogledajo, recimo že pravi, če bi si kdo, ne vem, na modro pobarval lase, bi ga že čudno gledali, kaj šele recimo, da si drugačne barve. Potem sem ga pa vprašal o tej fami belk, ki si želijo, da bi jih pofukal črnc, s svojim velikim črnskim kurcom, in pravi, da ja, da to je sicer tak kliše, ki je nekako med ljudmi, da pa nekaj na temo pa vendarle je, da res tudi sam opaža, da si ogromno belk dejansko želi črnca, po drugi strani pa tudi mnogi ne, pa bi jih zdela kap, če bi recimo ga domov pripeljali. So, Rydell, tell me, I googled you, I said that I googled you,
yeah, you did.
I found some fetish party, I found some porno fetish party with you in it. So tell me, what was that? So some crazy, bizarre, perverted, fucked up fetish party.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Well, okay, if you are a completely normal vanilla person, then fucked up would describe it.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been a resident at several fetish parties.
You've been a resident. Okay.
Yeah, gay clubs, strip clubs. It's like it's the same, but it's completely different. I like this kind of things because it's people there are much more open-minded. The atmosphere is much more relaxed, and sex is, of course, a big deal of it. And I'm a big fan of sex, so why not? So yeah.
It's no matter if boy, girl, you do bisexual, no?
No, I don't. I'm mostly straight. So yeah.
You never tried with the guy?
No, I have been a resident at gay clubs. I would not say, I think everyone is basically bisexual. It just depends on the situation and the person that you meet. But I've been a resident in gay clubs since 1998, something like that, and I've never really met a guy that I would be interested to have sex in. So
till today,
I don't.
Till today, be honest.
Nah,
so
this is the first time we meet, you know, so I don't believe in love at first sight.
What the fuck? I'm not talking about love, I'm talking about fucking. What do you mean? What love? What do you mean?
You're not my type.
I'm not your type. Are you fucking blind? Are you blind? What do you mean I'm not your type?
I've got my eyes wide open.
Okay.
You're not my type, sorry. So.
I'm not your type.
You can work on it.
I'm everyone's type.
Shave and
shave.
Yes.
You got some pussy-ass man. You want some pussy-ass man.
No,
What?
or grow a beard or shave. Not in the middle. That's not for me.
Torej, ugotovila sva, da nisem njegov tip, ne, da me ne bi kresnil po domače, ne, da je pa vrtel glasbo na mnogih gejevskih partijih in pravi, da je tam v bistvu zelo fino, ker so ljudje odprti, ker se radi zabavajo, tudi seveda seksajo, potem sem ga seveda izzval, če je kdaj z moškim spal, pa pravi, da ne. Da je sicer v svoji osnovi vsakdo biseksualen, ampak da on do zdaj ni spoznal moškega, ki bi ga tako privlačil, da bi z njim bil. Bil pa je tudi na parih fetiš partijih in zdaj ga bom še to malo vprašal. Ne? Let's go back to fetish parties. Yes. What was the strangest thing you saw in your whole DJing career in some crazy gay fetish party, maybe? What was the strangest thing?
That's different. The gay and fetish.
Okay.
It's a different scene completely. The strangest, I've seen quite some strange things.
Did someone fuck a sheep, goat, maybe? I don't know.
No. That doesn't.
What do you mean
happen.
no? What?
No. For me, actually, that's one of the few things that draw the line. It's like animals.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
but
people.
on the fetish parties,
Okay.
that's the same for most.
Okay.
You wouldn't bring that to a party, I guess.
I'm asking. I don't know.
Maybe you would.
I don't know where you've been. I don't know where you've been. You're from Amsterdam. I don't know.
Yeah, Amsterdam. That's
Yeah.
not really sheep. That would be more for Scotland or maybe Slovenia.
Okay.
No. One of the most pleasant things I've seen is when I was playing in Amsterdam on a fetish party, and there were 3 girls that came to the couch that was set up in front of the DJ booth, and one was wearing just knee-high boots and a leash. And the other one was wearing a schoolgirl outfit that was 2 sizes too small, but no underwear, no bra. And the third one was wearing a latex dress with cutouts, boobs and ass was also uncovered. And they started playing with each other and finger fucking each other and licking, and I was working, I had to concentrate, and it's really hard literally really hard when you're playing and that is like 1.5 meters in front of you, but you know, it happens, and
a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, ne?
Yeah, it's fun. It's a nice view for a job.
Torej, pravi, da je ob enem dogodku fetiš party v Amsterdamu pred leti so vletele v klub 3 ženske, ena je bila praktično naga, samo v škornjih in pa tele, kako se reče, v vratnici. Ena je bila v lateksu z odrezanimi krosci pri joškah in pri riti, ena je bila pa oblečena v šolsko uniformo in so se obe potem tam začele poljubljati, porivati, on drugo, tretje. On je pa mogel še vseeno musko vrteti in dejansko ni smel preveč gledati in ga polomiti. Pa govorila smo tudi o tem, če Slovenci seksamo z živalmi, ne? O tem raje kdaj drugič, ne? Tako da to temo pustimo odprto, ne?
Wise decision.
So you understand when I talk Slovene? You just can't.
Aha. I can, but it takes too long. Slovenian language is really it's hard. Dvojina pa.
Fuck dvojina. You can talk whatever you want.
Sklanjate pa to je čist zajebana. Probam malo, ampak težka je.
But you're learning, you're still learning.
I do my best to pick up words here and there. So if you speak, then I understand a great deal. But for me to actually speak the language, I do it in the store when I go shopping. But to have an interview in Slovene,
okay,
maybe next time.
Next time, okay. Yeah. Now we come to the last part of our conversation. Tell me, what do you like in sex? What do you like? What is your thing? What is your name? 3 favorite things you like to do to that beautiful Slovenian. What is her name? I forgot.
Barbara!
Predvsem pizvadero, so tako resno na posli gvar. Look, we got Barbara Celska, was the name of Celje's most famous woman in history. Barbara Celska. She lived in Castle, Celje Castle. So it's nice that you're here, and that she's Barbara. Yeah. So tell me, what do you like to do with that Barbara chick?
With that Barbara chick,
yes.
I like to do a wide range of things. I prefer one of my favorite things will always be oral sex, as in for me to give it. But otherwise,
you are like me. Yes, you are like me. Nice.
okay, in that way, yeah. In other ways, we do a lot. We like to have sex wherever we can, whenever we can, and
So
also
you can do it here, maybe.
she is not the kind of person
So
to
she
do
is
it
the problem,
in front of
so
in front of the
she's
camera.
she's the problem. Yes.
No, there are certain things that could be left in the bedroom if not everyone is comfortable sharing it publicly.
Torej, njegova
Especially,
punca, yeah.
you would never know if her mom or co-workers might be watching the show.
That is true.
and
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Some people are porn stars and others are not. So, you know, it's a
I said
choice.
this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Torej, njegova punca Barbara, ki tam le v zadnji gleda in pač žal ne bo prišla noter, ne. Vprašal sem ga, kaj rad z njo počne, pa je rekel, da najraje ima oralni seks, torej da on jo liže, da jo razvaja. Da pa seksata v bistvu kjerkoli ima zapaše, žal pa tukaj v našem studiu ne bosta. But tell me, what is the thing you won't do in sex besides animals and dead girls?
That is those are when there's no consent involved. I don't like that. Cuffs and chains and everything within limits, it's fine. You have a stop word, you can abuse however, but no animals, no dead people, no rape, no kids, stuff like that. It's just
That is
absolute.
extreme. Okay, but what one-on-one, for example?
And
something you don't like. He said, "Oh my God, no."
I'm not a fan of hurting people, degrading people, and stuff like that. A lot of people have that fetish to be properly abused, beat on, pooed on, even stuff like that.
So you don't like the pee?
No, I've never tried. I've
You're
never
from
tried.
Amsterdam and never tried the pee. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Janez!
well.
Janez! Priješ me sem. Okay.
So, he has experience.
Yes.
You're gonna do it
Yes,
right
I'm
here
gonna
on the
show it.
table.
I'm gonna show it. Yes. So no peeing for you.
No. I don't enjoy that. So you know, I was asked once by a girl to that she would like to be. She would like for me to pee on her, and I said that she would have to be really a good girl for me to do that to her. But, you know, obviously she wasn't, so I never really had to.
Torej, prišla sva do perverzij, ki jih on ne bi počel, poleg vseh tistih seveda običajnih, ki Bog ne daj, da jih kdo počne. In sva prišla do lulanja in pravi, da tega niti ni poskusil in da tudi ne bi poskusil. Tako da ja, tele amsterdamski DJ-ji so malo zadržani, vidim, ne. Drugače pa Ridel.
Personal taste, you cannot speak for all.
Okay.
Maybe the rest of them love being all over everybody, but...
Okay, but one last question about Amsterdam, tell me,
Yeah.
is there still the mecca for prostitution and that red district, or no, is that a thing of a past? Because
it's
when you
still-
come to Amsterdam, you fuck like crazy. What this guy is? What this mean?
End of the show.
And, no, wait.
He decides,
No,
not you.
you must have this.
So far your
Yes,
show.
yes, okay.
No, it still is, of course. Prostitution and everything around that is legalized, or well, not specifically legalized, but allowed mostly. So yes, you can go and find yourself any number of women, every taste of the world, basically you can find.
What is the price for? The prices are good or is high?
I have never paid for sex directly, so I've never been to a prostitute. I cannot tell you that. I guess anywhere from 50 to 5,000, depending on what they look like.
But it's still that
The red light
district, yes,
will always be.
When you
probably,
came
yeah.
and the girls are in the
In the window.
yes, and you decide you. This still
Yes,
Aha.
still.
That's nice.
Still exists.
Nice.
I think
Torej,
it always will.
Amsterdam še vedno pravi, da je meka pornografije, še vedno je ta red light district, ki deluje, ki lahko v bistvu žensko vidiš v izložbi in si jo zaželiš, kakorkoli že. Okay, so DJ Rydell, now tell to my viewers, to my lady viewers, something exciting that they're gonna want black men even more. Tell those who never tasted a black man something that they're gonna say, my fucking God, I must fuck a black man tonight. Do you got something for them?
No, and that would also no, I don't. Plus, that would be mean if there's like 100 black guys in Slovenia, so
it's enough. It's enough. Okay.
Then we get a line and people start bothering me. My girlfriend will get upset. And,
okay, but tell them something romantic. How a girl can conquer your heart? Tell them that.
No, they can't because my heart belongs to my girlfriend. So whatever I do with my body is secondary, but my heart is hers and that's where it's gonna stay. So, sorry.
Ok, torej, dame in gospodje, srce našega gosta ne morete osvojiti, ker je že oddano. Ne bom pa delal lušte po svojem telesu, ker pravi, da bi potem bila vrsta prehuda in bi bila Barbara ljubosumna. So, DJ Rydell, it was really nice to meet you. We must say hello to our mutual friend Anja Kogoj. She was a makeup artist in my video for Udari me song.
So I heard,
and she said that you are a very nice guy. And Anja, imela si prav, ne? Res je čudovit fan, tako da Anja, hvala ti za tole posredovanje, da smo se videli spoznali.
Next time you have to be here as well.
Yes, Anja, next time you be here and you're gonna suck my dick in front of the camera. Okay? It's nice.
I think she has a boyfriend now,
no problem. No problem for me.
That open-minded?
No problem for me.
Then I'll watch. It's no worries.
Okay, you can watch. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Be good, be nice, and take care of that Barbara Celska.
Will do.
Ok, torej, dame in gospodje, to je bil Gardnerjev bordel, ob koncu torej še vedno tale knjigica Borisa Dravskega, Ljubezen Cathy Sapphire, pejte jo kupiti, če še nimate, gre v bistvu za eno res soparno vroče porno branje, v katerem so zbrane vse pornografske skrivnosti evropske pornografije zadnjih 10 let in Boris jih je zakamufliral v razne vzdevke, razne skrivnostne zadeve in se je tako dobro pripravil na to knjigo, da moraš biti res poznavalec, da poštekaš, kaj vse je noter, tako da vam priporočam, da si nabavite in da preberete. Lep pozdrav, vidimo se naslednji teden. Now, my friend, I'm gonna be your first gay man, if you want, and we can do it in that bed right now.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Torej, we're gonna wait. Okay, lep pozdrav in srečno.
Oh.